All right, everybody, this is the Poor Man, and I am talking with one of the first responders on 9/11 13 years ago. And what's your name?
Kent Corrigan.
And Kent, this is the 13th anniversary, and tell us your story from 13 years ago.
Well, 13 years ago, sitting in a I was sitting in the firehouse. I was on duty.
Where was your firehouse?
In the Bronx.
Okay.
We're a volunteer fire company.
For people that don't know, the Bronx is about, what, 10 miles away from here, would you
at
say?
least, yeah. And we heard the call. We heard the call come over the radio. And we pretty much heard, the chatter going over the radio. A lot of people were thinking that it was, a small aircraft, and then we found out that it was a commercial aircraft. Well, we left the firehouse. We came down here. By the time we got down here, the second aircraft had already gone into the second tower. Our main function from the command post was to try and help evacuate as many people from the towers. Before we even knew what was going on, the first tower had fallen, and we ran, pretty much needed to run for cover.
Did all of your volunteer group survive?
Yeah. Everybody came out alive and everything. We got buried under the down in the train station, and by the time we came up through another emergency exit and everything, the second tower was already down. Had no clue as to what was going on, and finally, when we took a look, both towers were gone. It was evident to us that this was more than just an attack. I mean, this was a deliberate declaration of war.
Do you come back every year?
I do. I come back every year. As many friends as we lost, both 343 firefighters. It's just mind blowing.
Right. And to me, what also is mind-blowing, correct me if I'm wrong, but as I understand it, there's no memorial private gathering for the fire department. It's for the families, yes, but for the fire department, I was talking to some other fire department people.
No, there are. I mean, a lot of firehouses hold memorials. Either at the local churches where their house is. One other place where they hold the memorials is up on 100th Street and Riverside Drive, at the Fire Department Memorial.
Do you think, though, that they should allow it here in the 9/11 Memorial Building, the 9/11 Memorial Building?
Well, I'm not going to say yes and I'm not going to say no.
Right.
But whatever happens in the near future,
Well, hopefully they will, and I'm sure the families who lost loved ones would have no problem having the fire department there too,
well,
right?
Police department as well.
Right, the police department too. Yeah, that's what I found surprising. Now, just for people who don't know, because I'm talking to a lot of people in California, right behind you is the New World Trade Center, which, if people don't know this, but it's opening the first of the year. It's been being built for like 8 or 9 years,
Right.
And then this is the scene right around here. Lots of people are trying to gather. Pretty much it's diffused all over the place. And this building, I think, is this the 9/11 Memorial building right here?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Well, I thank you very much.
Thank
you explain one other quick thing, what you're carrying here and the symbolism.
Well, the finished up a silent memorial march. This was the final one. I've been doing these memorial marches since after 2000, after September of 2002.
Where do you march from?
March from Yankee Stadium all the way down to here.
Wow! So you did that today already?
We did it. We started at around 12 midnight.
Wow!
We hit 96th Street by 3 in the morning. By the time we got down here, it was already maybe 7:15 in the morning.
And now it's almost 11 in the morning. Are you tired?
Oh, my feet are screaming, but it's all right. It's all right.
Well, you know what? I never cease to be fascinated by this location. I was in California but it hit us hard. I can only imagine what you guys went through.
This area was, I mean, you know, if you ever, if they could have, you know, classified it as a, you know, like a nuclear type fallout. I mean, that's how bad it was. I mean, you know, you look at Hiroshima, you look at Okinawa, Nagasaki. You know, back in '45, it was just as bad.
Yeah, no, I'm sure.
Just as bad.
Well, hey, thank you.
Thank you.
Good talking to you. And for everybody else, I'm just going to show you this area in here because obviously it's a lot better now. Take care. This is the area we're talking from. There's the 9/11 Memorial Building where the private ceremonies are going on. And there's the new Freedom Tower opening the first of the year. Policeman looking at me weird. But it's nice and peaceful. That's a great thing.